This is an original 1972 Chevy Chevelle Malibu with SS trim. This is a factory cranberry red Malibu, and that's exactly how it is today. It still has its original paint in the door jambs and some of it in the bottom side of the trunk and stuff. Very, very solid SS clone 1972 Chevelle. If you go to our website, you'll see the floor pan, frame, trunk floor, all those pictures are on there. www.coyoteclassics.com. And again, this is a really solid Chevelle. Powered by a 350 V8 engine, aftermarket intake, carburetor. It's got headers, power steering, power brakes. We got drum brakes. Engine compartment, the bottom side of the hood is in beautiful shape. It's all been painted nicely and detailed. Engine sounds good. Very responsive engine. Just a little, I'm not sure exactly where that little rattle's coming from. It's not in the engine. I don't know if it's an exhaust, a little exhaust vibration somewhere. As we look up and down the sides, it's a really nice straight car. It's got a beautiful shine. It's riding on a nice set of BFG radial raised white letter tires, 15-inch rims. It's got the correct rally rims. Tires are 235 60/15s. As we look here at the gap from front to back, we have a nice even gap. Fender fits nice to the top of the hood. I think that little vibration, guys, is coming from, must be around the radiator area, it seems like. SS emblems, the grille has been replaced. That's in excellent shape. Front bumper all looks nice. We got a really nice chrome appearance on that front bumper. The headlights, eyebrows and stuff all look good. We do have a few little paint chips here in the black on the turn signal area. It's got the cowl induction hood. Just the flat cowl hood, not the working cowl hood. Gap's really nice on the passenger side as well. So hood paint's in excellent shape. This is a really nice local car show quality driver paint job. It has been all buffed out to a beautiful shine. Lower fender is excellent, no bubbles or blisters. No bubbles or blisters on the front of the door, rear of the door, bottom quarter panel in front of the wheel is excellent. This car does have headers on it, and it's got dual exhaust, but the exhaust stops back and dumps out by the rear axle. So the car will need the exhaust finished, and I'm guessing that's probably what that little bit of a rattle, that little buzz and rattle is too, is just the exhaust somewhere. So nice exhaust system put on this will really make this a super nice car. Back bumper chrome is in great shape. Rear valance looks good. Here's where your dual exhaust comes out with mufflers. Behind the rear wheel, there's no bubbles or blisters, no rust issues there. Same thing over the wheel well is excellent. Rear quarter panel is great. It's all been buffed out, really nice. There's no issues here in the rear sail area. In front of the wheel, all that. I mean, the quarter panel is in great shape. We do have one little touch-up, a little tiny chip right here. It's been touched up. And as we look across the roof, I always check this. A lot of times these cars have been hailed on over the years. This one has not. The roof is super straight. I don't see any dings or ripples anywhere in the roof. It's got the dual chrome mirrors. As we open up the door jamb, I think the door jamb paint is the original still. Rubbers here could be original as well. They're still pliable, but you can just tell up here they're, you know, getting worn. Corner of the door is excellent. Driver's side door panel is in great shape. Armrest, pad, and base is nice. As we get in here to this has always been a red car, which is nice. We get in here to the corner of the door. That's nice and solid. We have some paint peeling right here. Inside the glove box, all looks good. The latch and the plastic and everything's perfect in there. These vents move freely here. They're air vents. And carpet all looks nice. We shampooed the carpet. Scuff plates, kick panels look really good. Oil pressure is about 60 pounds at an idle. It's running about 180, 185 right now. Gas gauge works as well. It does have the antenna in the windshield, and it's got a crack here in the dash pad. The dash pad's in really good shape except for the one single crack, but it is from all the way back to the windshield, almost all the way up here around that speaker cover area. And there is a wiper mark on the driver's side, just one single wiper mark on the windshield. Rear view mirror seems nice and tight as we look at our visors, headliner. Visors look good. We have one seam that's coming loose right here on the headliner. The stitching needs to be sewn up and could easily be sewn up. I was just sitting here in the passenger straddle bucket seat. The padding and stuff is excellent in the seat. The cover's perfect. The seat back is in great shape as well. The back seats all been recovered just like the fronts. The seats are in excellent shape, and the padding is really nice, even in the back seat. A lot of times the padding is gone in these cars. Back shelf looks good. Headliner, besides there's a little slit, small one over in the driver's side. Dome light works. Headliner is very presentable. The car will need seat belts. It does not have seat belts in it. As we look at the door jamb paint, it looks to me like this is the original paint. I can't guarantee it, but the previous owner did say this is original cranberry red car. The door shuts great, and just a nice straight body. Inside the trunk all appears to be the original speckling and is just excellent. Does have a spare tire and jack and everything. The trunk gap is perfect along the quarter panel here. Nice even gap. We do have a scratch here in the trunk lid area, right across here. As we look up the driver's side, I do see a little ding in the quarter panel, a very small one, probably the size of a dime. And that is right here. You can just barely feel it there right in front of my finger. Just a couple little choppiness, I'm going to say, just very small on the top part of the door and the front fender. Probably could use to be wet sanded or whatever, buffed out. I don't think it's ever been wet sanded, but really nice shiny paint on this red Chevelle. Quarter panel looks really good. I don't see any bubbles or blisters. It does have a few little rock chips down here, very small. Over the wheel well looks great. We talked about we have that one little ding, and we have one little blister right here on the rear quarter driver's side. Very small, but it does have one blister right there. As we get down here in the lower and front, passenger side did not have any. Driver's side's got a couple little small issues right here. Very small, but as we feel on the inner rocker is perfect, and it's all original, it feels like there. Conveyor wheel well lip's nice as well. Again, you can see a reflection, excellent anywhere in the paint. Nice gap on the door. Corner of the door, front and rear. The rear is excellent, no bubbles or blisters. Right here in the very, very front, it's got one tiny little bubble. And it's got one little small one here in the fender too. Like I said, very small, but the paint job is older, so after a while you're gonna have some of that. Just a fantastic looking Chevelle. We open the driver's door. Still has its original VIN tag in here also. Tire pressure tags, all that kind of stuff. Corner of the door is excellent. Driver's side door panel looks original, in great shape. The armrest does have a small wore through, a mark wore through here on the armrest pad. Seats are excellent, carpet's nice, jams all look good. A little bit overspray on the inside of the jam right here, and there's some paint peeling right here. The odometer shows 18,636. I'm guessing it's 118,636. Wipers work. Heater fan works. It's got a Pioneer CD player, and that works good. No horn. So far, guys, we have no horn. Other than that, the speedometer seems to work. Gas gauge works. Gauges work. Radio works. Heater fan works. Brake stop nice and even. Now this is a drum brake car in the front. Shifts a second. We had a good second gear scratch. Goes down the road nice and straight. The steering feels nice and tight. It does have power steering as well. No pull left or right on the brakes. A couple things I noticed I need to look into. The kick down on the transmission's not hooked up, or it's not set properly. So when you're going down the road and you punch it down, it's not downshifting on its own to second. Yeah, the brakes feel really good on it. Got a good pedal. Car really runs and drives great down the road. The only thing I notice on it is maybe like an anti-sway bar or something on the back, because when you punch it, it just wants to sway just a little bit in the back. Like I said, it's got good power to it. Sounds good, drives good, goes down the road nice and straight. One other thing is the speedometer, I think, is off a little bit. It's showing 80 and it feels like we're doing about 65. So I'm guessing the speedometer gear needs to be changed inside the transmission. Here's our brakes, guys. No pull left or right. Tranny shifts great, but that kick down adjusted, or get that kick down working properly, is really going to change the whole car. It's a really nice Chevelle Malibu SS clone that runs and drives good.